So today I decided to make a little video reading a short story from the book Tales from Highland Perthshire. Now, I know I said before that I wasn't sure whether this was okay or legal or whatever, but I figured that if I read it without actually showing the book itself, maybe that would be okay if it's a small story. I don't know. Please don't sue me. Realistically, I just wanted to use some more material from Perthshire. I don't mind using some other stuff, but it can be a bit, especially a lot of the older stuff is very, very kind of high-level language stuff, whereas I'm trying to kind of hit some of the more spoken language, which kind of emphasizes more of the dialect itself. So both of them are good, both of them have a place, but one of them has a kind of a legal restraint. So hopefully it's okay that I can make a little clip like this. I'd like to make a few more. I'm not going to do the entire book because that would be taking the mickey. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, and thank you for listening in advance. Van vieder men na julen beg an alt honagan. Agus ad ruacha sans von, agus gushgair hadal. A weaver named Menzies was in Alt na Tonnagan when he was a lad. They were at the shealing on the moor when he woke up from his sleep. Agus va sheer hogel a chan, nur husht a verish, could had korosht. Jane lai van agus kajel. He kept lifting up his head, and his mother said to him, "What's the matter with you? Lie down and go to sleep." Chanun mi. Horsta. I can't, he said. Nachel she fechkin na nurigan, ha garen lauen rischen Jane. Don't you see the wee children warming their hands at the fire? It's havu and lauagan na lau lenny, and their hands were no bigger than those of an infant. Agus hene get stay gun dors oskal. And they came in without opening the door. So I just read this verbatim from the book that I have, Tales from Highland Perthshire. But I think there are a few points at which the dialect that I've been learning and this story kind of are a bit different. So, for example, it has written here, Kajil, but from what I can see in East Perthshire, or at least the person whose language and stuff like that I have, she would say kadil. So it's slightly different. Also, there's another one here, leni. I assume, because this is acting as the genitive rather than the nominative, but I assume that in East Perthshire, it probably would have just been Lenu. It could have been an example of the genitive remaining, but I haven't seen Lenny used, or at least I don't remember seeing it used. It may have been, it may well have been, but I don't know. Also, Nuer is, it was used in East Perthshire, but Dar was more common, I believe, from what I've read. But yeah, most of it seems to align pretty well. Another one is Henig. Henig was also used, but Hen seems to be very common. So I suppose both of them were pretty interchangeable, but I tend to myself use Hen. Another point is Chanunmi. In the materials that I have, it would be Chanun Dol. So it isn't possible to me or for me, rather than it isn't possible me. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Again, second thank you. And tomorrow I am hoping to upload another silly gaming video in Gaelic. So, yeah, enjoy. Take care, everyone.